Hello and welcome to Amulya's Academy YouTube channel. In the previous few tutorials, we saw how to traverse a graph using DFS algorithm, and also we wrote recursive and iterative function to implement DFS algorithm. Next, let's see how to use DFS algorithm to check whether the given graph is a connected graph or a disconnected graph. A graph in which there does not exist any edge between at least one pair of vertices is called as a disconnected graph. Here, this is a connected graph. This is a disconnected graph. It contains two connected components. This is the first connected component and this is the second connected component. So today we need to write the program to check whether the given graph is a connected graph or a disconnected graph. And for that we are using DFS algorithm. Now, if I traverse a connected graph using DFS algorithm, so first we'll start from a starting node. So you can choose any starting node. If I choose A as the starting node, then we'll visit that. Then next we need to visit one of the unvisited adjacent node of A, the starting node. You can visit B, C or D. Then we need to visit the one of the unvisited adjacent node of B. We'll traverse a graph using DFS algorithm like that, right? In the program, we have add node function, add edge function and DFS function. This is the recursive approach. And here we have visited set, graph dictionary. We called add node function and add edge function. This is the representation of this graph. Here we are printing the graph and we are calling DFS function. So this is a connected graph. Let's traverse this graph using DFS function and we'll see what will happen. So save and run. And here you can see A, B, E, D, C. It will visit all the nodes of the graph. Because in the connected graph, we can reach all the nodes from any node. Now what if we apply DFS function on a disconnected graph? Let's take another example. Okay, so here we have another graph. Same functions, add node, add edge and DFS function. And here we can see we are representing this graph now. Okay, this is a disconnected graph, right? Next, we'll call the DFS function. I'll take A as the starting node. You can take any node. Just save this and execute this. And here you can see only 4 nodes. Actually, our graph contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nodes. But when we call DFS function, it will only visit 4 nodes. That is because it is a disconnected graph, right? There is no path between these two components, right? So that's why we can't visit these nodes. So today in this tutorial, we are using this concept to find out whether the given graph is a connected graph or a disconnected graph. After calling the DFS function, I'll check whether all the nodes are visited. For that, I'll check the visited set. If all the nodes of the graph is present in the visited set, that means that is a connected graph. If not, that means that is a disconnected graph. Alright, we'll use this concept. This is a disconnected graph, okay? Here what I'll do is, after calling the DFS function, here, first I'll use for loop. Okay, here. I is a variable. List of graph means we'll get the nodes of the graph in the list. Because here we want to check all the nodes of the graph is present in the visited set. First I need to pick one node from the graph, for example A, and I need to check whether it is present in the visited set. Then I need to check another node, that is B, and I need to check whether that node is present in the visited set. I need to do this multiple times for all the nodes, right? That's why I'm using for loop. And why list of graph? Because we need all the nodes of the graph. For that we are using this, okay? Inside this I'll use if condition and I'll check I not in visited. Okay, what is I? I represent the node here, node of the graph. Not in visited. If the node is not present in visited set, that means node is not visited. In a graph, after applying DFS function, if node is not visited, that means that is a disconnected graph, right? So I'll print this message here. Given graph is a disconnected, else Else what you need to do? Nothing. I want to check for the another node. I need to check all the nodes of the graph is present in the visited set. Will not take else part for this if condition. Okay. But here, after printing this message, given graph is a disconnected graph, what I need to do is I need to use break statement. No need to check for the other nodes. If a node is not present in the visited set, that means that is a disconnected graph. No need to check for the other nodes. Okay. That's why I'll use break statement. It will break this loop and it will come out of the loop. Alright. Next what I'll do is I'll take else part for. I hope you know we can use else block with the loops like for loop and while loop. So here in the else block, what I'll print the graph is a connected graph. Why? That is because else block will not be executed if the loop is stopped by a break statement. And if loop is not stopped by this break statement, that means all the nodes are present in the visited set. So that means that is a connected graph. So you can print graph is connected here. You can print this message here. So what we are doing, we are checking for all the nodes of the graph. After traversing a graph using DFS algorithm, few nodes or a node is not visited, that means that is a disconnected graph. We'll print this message and will come out of the loop. Otherwise, if all the nodes are visited, then we'll use else block and we'll print the message as graph is connected graph. Okay, let's save this and execute this. And here you can see given graph is a disconnected graph. Right, this is a disconnected graph. We are getting that message. If I copy this and let's take another example. This example here, this is a connected graph. Okay, so I'll paste that code here. Okay, let's run this program. And here you can see graph is a connected graph. In this way, you can check whether the given graph is a connected graph or disconnected graph using DFS algorithm. Okay, so that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will meet you in next class. Till then, take care.